Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do just a general collective what do you need to know right now reading. It is May 13th as I'm recording this. We have Sun in Taurus, Moon is in Sagittarius. I'm going to be starting out with the Mixed Emotions deck just to get, a feel of how the collective is feeling right now. You guys know the energy can be vice versa or interchangeable. Time as well as the energy is fluid. And take only what resonates and leave the rest. So we're going to jump right on in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection that we need as it pertains to the collective and the energy surrounding us. We do have a grand fire trine right now between the moon, I want to say Neptune and Mars. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to get one more. They said one more, so the last one. All right. Oh. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the Worried card. And that says concerned, troubled, or uneasy. And I ain't gonna lie, like as soon as I seen the bottom of the deck, it's like my stomach dropped. So this could be energy that you're currently feeling, or this can be, the energy of someone that you're energetically connected to. Up under that we have angry, which says mad, furious, and enraged. Up under that, we have trapped, which says imprisoned, cornered, stuck. And then we have receptive with open, or it says open, accepting, and welcoming. I don't know why that's making me feel like the energy of praying, like someone is praying for something. This worry card makes me feel like, some of you could be worried about a person. Or them you. But this receptive card is almost making me feel like, yeah, someone is they're either wanting some type of sign or looking for a sign, or like wanting, even with the fulfilled card, some type of healing, because the fulfilled card to me in this deck is like, it reminds me of the star card, which is an energy of hope, faith, healing, guidance. But I don't like this angry and trapped energy. This trapped energy is like similar to the devil card. But with the angry, it's almost like, because I'm hearing the word condition. So someone could be upset because of their, the condition that they're in right now. Maybe, I don't know what kind of condition that is. Like I said, some of you, it could, involve your physical health or that of another. But this trapped card is also making me feel like someone feels like cut off or blocked off from another energy. For some of you, I feel like this receptive and fulfilled energy is someone that is like, it almost feels like a warm and welcoming energy. Someone feels like they're cut off from that. Or like it's almost out of their reach. Look, I can't make this shit up. We have the panicky card with hopeful and inspired and grief. It almost makes me feel like, because I keep hearing like didn't listen. Someone didn't listen to something or someone. And you know, like I'm also getting an energy like, I don't, this hasn't happened to me in a long time, but you know how sometimes you can be so upset or mad that it makes you physically sick? Like I'm getting that as well. Like someone's energy is just not in a good place right now. And it's almost like, it almost feels like in a way like they have to like sit in this. I'm also getting like this receptive card. Like if this energy, this receptive and fulfilled energy is like another, the energy of another person that you may be dealing with or maybe energetically connected to, it almost makes me feel like they're crying because they like lost this energy. Yeah, because now it's giving me the energy of crying. I don't know. Show me what's going on with the collective. How's the collective feeling right now? What's going on? We have compassionate. It says empathetic, caring, and sympathetic. Bottom of the deck, we have surprised, which says startled, astonished, or shocked. But we still have this angry here. Yeah, it's almost like this compassionate card is almost making me feel like the Ace of Cups coupled with that surprise energy. Like someone is having like a heart chakra like awakening. And we have unfulfilled. I'm hearing lost love. It says dissatisfied, incomplete, and purposeless. Up under that, we have disappointed. Oh, yeah, like someone lost something or they let something go or let some, like, whatever the situation or circumstance, there's like a loss of passion, of drive, of like want to do anything. And then we have desperate, we have frantic, out of control, and in need. You guys know that that desperate card is like the holding on by a thread. Bottom of the deck, we have guilty, which says blameworthy and at fault and responsible. So I don't know what, I don't know if you did something or someone else did something. Can I get another one for this compassionate? Too many. Can I get one for this compassionate card? You have vulnerable coming out because, like I said, I feel it like the Ace of Cups. It almost makes me feel like for someone, whoever's in this energy is like almost feeling like a lack of love, almost like a lack of care. or like a nurturing energy around them, or even within them. For some of you, it could have something to do with, you know, a connection with respectful here. And something like that. We have encouraged and comforted. Yeah, it's like, yeah, someone is like, it almost feels like mourning the loss of someone that carried this energy. Someone that was very supportive and nurturing to whoever's in this unfulfilled energy. But it almost feels like they... yeah, like they lost it. Can I get one more, Spirit? Because vulnerable says defenseless, unprotected, and helpless. Yeah. And then we have disgusted coming out. Oh. And that says revolted, nauseated, and repelled. Yeah. Like I said, I felt like my stomach drop when I started the reading. And it almost makes me feel like, yeah, someone got themselves into a situation or a circumstance that they are just not, they're very unhappy with. There's like, it's very like, the word that my guides are giving me is desolate. Barren, it's dry, like a wasteland, and almost realizing that if they chose this situation over, you know, like a very nurturing, caring, supportive situation or person, it's like they gave up life. That's what I'm getting off of this excited card. It's like someone almost had the opportunity to be in this energy and they threw it away. But what they ended up with was I don't know. Like, they're not happy there. Like, I'm getting, like... because they're, like, my guys are saying it's dirty. It's dirty. I don't know what's dirty. Yeah, so I'm looking up just the meaning of the word desolate. It says devoid of inhabitants, deserted, barren, and lifeless, feeling, showing, causing, or expressing sadness or loneliness. Let's see what's going on. What's going on, Spirit, as it pertains? Look, I'm gonna shuffle this, but I wasn't even gonna grab this deck first. I was gonna get an animal card, but I can at least shuffle this one. That's making me feel like someone should have went with their first option, the first option, but they didn't. Get one more. Let's get an animal or two on here. Yeah, we have the groundhog spirit, which says it's time to let go. It's almost giving me too like the energy of second guessing. Someone either second guess or question something or someone. It could even have been their intuition, because they're saying again, didn't listen. What do we need to know right now? What do we need to know right now? And they're saying, as I'm looking at these cards, that someone threw their life away. And whatever decision or choice that they made, it was almost like a decision like that, you know, ultimately could feel like someone, you know, threw their life away. I don't know. Can I get one more? Yeah, so bottom of the deck we have the armadillo spirit, which says set healthy boundaries. Up under that we have the energy of know your worth, the skunk spirit. And then we have the hawk spirit, which says let spirit be your guide. And then we have the vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted. So this almost makes me feel like, it's almost giving me like the energy of someone settled for something. And whatever they settled for, it's like they don't want to be there. Like, But it's almost like, for some of them, because I feel like it's an energy of consequence. Like, spirit is showing you, like, nope, like, it's almost like giving me an energy like you get what you pay for. With the hawk spirit and the vulture spirit, where nothing is wasted. So it's like spirit is, you know, having someone sit within the consequences of their actions. Because whatever it was, it is like literally like someone, you know, didn't know their worth. So they, like, it's almost giving me the energy of like they took what they felt they deserved, or, you know, they took an opportunity that was kind of like in a way like beneath them, or settled for a situation that was not, like, it's almost like this person lacked like morals and integrity almost. But spirit is like, nah, you're gonna see, like, this situation, you're gonna learn from this situation, because with the vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. There's always something to gain from whatever experience we go through, whether it's positive or negative, or however if you perceive it, you know, however you perceive it. Can I get one for the overall energy for what we need to know right now, Spirit? For the collective, what's going on? Yeah, we have the peacock spirit, which says, "Let it shine." Yeah, the peacock energy it's very masculine. So there's a masculine energy that is almost like learning the lesson of like too much pride or too much ego, and where that can land you. Where someone is, yeah, because the set healthy boundaries card tried to flip over, yeah. Like there's a limit. Someone took it too far. Like there's a way that you can, we have the stag spirit coming out, which says take the lead. There's a way to have like a healthy ego and, you know, bring it to the forefront without being, you know, it almost in a way like cocky or arrogant. It feels like an energy of someone being like almost humbled by spirit in a way. Bottom of the deck, we have the ant spirit, which says time to collaborate. Yeah. So it's like whoever's in this energy is learning how to use their masculine energy the right way. Can I get one more? And that way of, you know, like a leader and not a tyrant. Because this person could want, you know, want to be seen or want the spotlight or have a lot of attention on them. But it's almost like they use it like almost in a way that's like an abuse of power. So then we have the flamingo spirit coming out, which says embrace the in-between, which is just more confirmation of this masculine energy needing to integrate this energy. And we have at the bottom of the deck, hawk spirit again, let spirit be your guide. Yeah. This is like a lesson of humility for someone. Oh, I did shuffle this already. I was about to shuffle it again. Yeah. But I split it at the chariot, which is Cancer energy, and bottom of the deck we have the Empress. I'll just do it like that. Don't remember if I cut them or not, but we'll cut them again. Really don't matter, because whatever's gonna come out is supposed to come out. We still have the Empress on the bottom. Ooh. Under that we have the Lovers with the Seven of Swords and the Fool, the Five of Cups, and then Judgment. Yeah, this is all being orchestrated by spirit with Temperance at the bottom. There's someone here who is like, yeah, with Judgment and the Five of Cups, like facing, you know, the consequences of, you know, a decision that they made. Sitting in like this energy of grief and regret and loss over, you know, some type of foolish behavior or unmoral behavior when it came to either a connection or a decision involving an Empress energy. Like this is so like, though I've never had a reading feel like so literal. So this is spirit trying to get this masculine back into a healthy alignment via the Chariot, with Temperance in the Chariot here. Yeah, someone sabotaged a connection. They could have done it by being, too impulsive, or trying to evade letting something go, or going in a new direction with the Fool here. Oh man. Can you give me one about this peacock spirit? The peacock spirit. Yeah. So with the Hangman coming out, yeah, it's almost like this person or whoever's in this energy is almost like needing to, it's almost like being put in a spiritual timeout to gain a new perspective on how to move forward, and to basically close this energy out with the world. Because then we have, the Tower. So it feels like the Tower already happened. Which could be a sudden event, a sudden epiphany. It feels like more so it's an epiphany with the King of Swords coming out, where someone is getting major clarity. They're saying Pluto in Aquarius, which is retrograde right now, and almost realizing or getting the answers as to why they're feeling what they're feeling right now, because all of this energy would be the Five of Pentacles. Feeling a lack of loss, feeling abandoned or left out in the cold. And as a King of Wands, they're looking at this in, retrospect. Can I get another one for the Peacock Spirit? Yep. Ace of Swords. Just double confirmation. Then we have the Six of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom. What's the Six of Pentacles is normally, it can be looked at as an energy of reciprocity, but it can also be like the energy of, taking. And it feels like this person, they could have been deemed or feel like they took or, was a taker, or they breadcrumb people for their own benefit with the Seven of Pentacles, but it didn't get them anything. And between the 6 and the 7 is the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be in regards to money or status, because it's all pentacles. And it's almost like, well, they were waiting for this to come in. Or if this is in, regards to a connection. It almost feels like, because they're showing me the Seven of Swords again, like someone stole something or tried to take something from an Empress for their own benefit. And it's almost like they didn't have to, because with the Ace of Pentacles here, like, yeah, well, if you would have, you know, invested in it instead of trying to take, because they had the Ace of Pentacles to offer, but it's almost giving me like the energy of being greedy. And if there was a feminine energy on the other side of it, it's almost like, it's like the feminine energy knew that this person was capable of, you know, investing. But it almost feels like they were trying to hide it. Can I get one for the stag spirit? Here we have the Knight of Cups. It's almost like with that Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, and the High Priestess, this masculine's intuition was telling them, excuse me, to invest in an Empress. Like, yeah, give the Ace of Pentacles to the Empress, but they didn't. Because it's almost like maybe they, I don't know, like with the Two of Cups, that's normally like an emotionally mutual connection. Yeah, their intuition was telling them to invest in it, but they didn't. It's like they turned their back on it. And in that, it caused this tower, which it brought clarity to how selfish they were with the Four of Pentacles. Wow. But coming out with the stag spirit, we have take the lead. We have the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Yeah. And it's almost like where this masculine was being guided to like lead or take action from the heart. They were like, excuse me, they chose to move as a Knight of Wands instead. Give me one more, please. It's almost like where they should have allowed themselves to open up and be vulnerable, they didn't. Can I have another one? Oh. Can I have another one, please? Look, and that fell on the floor, and I put it back in, and it still came out. Yeah, it's like this person was more so, you know, fixated on like worrying about how they're seen. So it's almost like with Justice at the bottom, like spirit coming in and like showing them, like it's almost like justice came in as a stop. Like, yeah, it's like an abuse of power. This is that peacock energy. Yep. They were too busy worried about what they would be getting on the other side. Because the Two of Wands is an energy of a crossroads. And if this feminine energy, you know, we've already seen the Empress. So if this is a feminine energy that they should have gone to, it's almost like, or gone towards. It's almost like how can I say this? Like they knew it was the right choice, but they just came in the wrong energy. They reverted to this Knight of Wands instead of being a Knight of Cups. Like they really could have been both. Like someone that was in and out. You know, the Knight of Cups could have been like is, you know, sometimes looked at as like an emotional manipulator. And the Knight of Wands is normally looked at as like a player. But it's almost like if this was another person, like this feminine energy was very powerful, so it caused them to like, it put them at a crossroads. Like it's almost like they didn't know how to show up. So the best way that, you know, they chose to do it was to like move off of ego to try to have like a one up energy over this queen. Because then we have the Four of Wands at the bottom with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Cups. Yeah, it's almost like this masculine energy wanted to like I feel the energy of like domination with this Two of Wands. Like they didn't want to, it's almost like, I don't even know if they, like how can I say this? They didn't want this feminine energy to know that, you know, like they felt the same way, or they really wanted this. Like it's almost like someone that didn't want to seem like too interested, or, you know, try to like downplay this queen, like in a way, I don't know how to explain it, because it really is like childish. Like it's kind of like elementary in a way. Like you don't want someone to know like how much you like you like them just as much as they like you. Where the feminine was willing to show and express that, it's almost like this masculine was like, nah, I can't let them know like I like them like that. Like why? Like what? Can I get one for the Two of Pentacles or Two of Wands? Excuse me. Yeah, see? We have the sun, and it, you know, it flipped out reverse, but we have the sun coming out. Yeah, it's like they tried to downplay it, and in doing that, they're unhappy. Like, what? Yeah, because it was like I said, they didn't want them to know how they really felt. So it's almost like they tried to like shut the light off on this feminine. Like keep them in the dark. Because it's like they almost didn't, this is so funny. It's like an oxymoron where this masculine energy likes attention and likes to be seen, the person who is giving attention to them, they don't give the attention. Like, what? Like, that's dumb. It's like they tried to downplay the way that they felt about this feminine. That's crazy. Can I get one for the flamingo spirit? Embrace the in-between. We have the Six of Wands coming out. Can I get one more for the flamingo spirit? Oh, way too many, spirit. Can I get one for the flamingo spirit? So we have the Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, so this person is embracing the in-between of, like, how can I say this with the Six of Wands? Because that could be a card of, you know, recognition, attention. It's like this person is learning, like, all attention isn't good attention, for one. And, like, almost, like, and being in this energy of, like, very, you know, prideful and egotistical. Like, almost in a way, like, how can I say this? Like, it was too much. Like, this is always my too much king. Like, it was like they were feeding, like, a false persona of this knight, or excuse me, of this King of Pentacles. Like, because it wasn't getting them anything. Give me one for the King of Pentacles. Yeah. We have the Three of Pentacles. Like, it ultimately sabotaged, you know, how they worked with others, specifically an Empress, a feminine energy. For some of them, it could be work because it is Pentacles. Can I get one more? Why the Three of Pentacles with this King of Pentacles? We have the Queen of Cups and the Moon. Yeah. The Moon at the bottom. This is like someone that plays off of the emotions of others. Like, they use that as, like, a control tactic. But it's always like it's for their benefit. I don't like this King of Pentacles. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Can I get one for the King of Pentacles by itself? Too many. The King of Pentacles. Yeah, like, it was like a cover-up. With the Seven of Wands and the Three of Swords. Yeah, it was either a cover-up, like a front, that this person would wear. Like, they, you know, on the outside, it looks like they have it all, you know, together. Like, but it's really to cover up this Three of Swords energy. And where they're trying to cover it up, it's like they don't, it's almost like they don't have a problem hurting other people. Like they'll hurt others to keep this, to keep up this front. Can I get one for this Queen of Wands? Yep, so we have the Justice card. I feel like this is justice coming in for this feminine energy. Or like spirit protecting this person from like this masculine energy could have like said some things, you know, to this feminine that were not, like, it's almost like they were not true. Or they could have just been in a very defensive energy towards this person. Because, like, I don't like that. Because they didn't want to be seen. Give me one for the Sun in reverse. The Sun in reverse. Way too many, Spirit. Let's cause. The Sun in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. By the masculine making this decision to, like, almost in a way, like, intentionally try to downplay, or like, it's almost giving me the energy of like in a way slander this feminine. It's because, like, this person was just like, normally the Eight of Cups, I'll say it like this, is a card of, you know, walking away from what no longer emotionally serves you. But it almost feels like in this context, clarifying the Sun in reverse, like this person was just like almost emotionless, like, because I'm hearing Kanye West, how could you be so heartless? And almost act like they didn't do anything. They're feeling it now. Can I get one more? Give me one for this Eight of Cups. Where we at? For some of them, they're almost realizing like they walked away from themselves by doing this. Like they were like almost like emotionally detached from them, from their true self, their true essence. And for some of them, they could, like, they're realizing it now through the Page of Cups. Like, possibly, like, what they've said. For some of them, how they decided to pass judgment. But it almost feels like, because now I'm hearing, I'm Sorry, I believe it's called, by Rick Ross and Chris Brown. And Chris Brown he says, I'm sorry, won't turn back the clock. And he says, baby, I took advantage and I used you. Mm-hmm. And it's like for some of them, they may want to, in realizing what they've done, they may feel like they, want to apologize because it was a very, either like some harsh or rash judgment, communication, and or both that they made, and they're looking at it like I almost want to say like that was childish of this person. Can I get one for this compassionate? I want one for compassionate, yeah. Yep, they betrayed this connection with the Ten of Swords. Because it's almost giving me the energy of like, how do you say, like, what? It's like what they gave up, they now need. Or what they seemingly like threw away or tossed aside, now they need it. Look, yep, they rejected it. The Ace of Cups. Can I get one for this disgusted, and then we'll grab the guidance and advice? Yep. The Nine of Swords. This is some bullshit. Cause they had the truth. They knew the truth. They either slept on it, or decided not to act on what they already knew was true. This is crazy. Can I get one more? Why the Nine of Swords? Yeah, realizing how selfish they were. Damn. The Four of Pentacles. Look, damn, Spirit is just like, it's like for somebody, like Spirit is putting something, like it's almost like something is being like rubbed in this masculine's face by Spirit. Like Spirit is like not playing any games. Like they are rubbing it in. It's almost like an energy of like not even being able to save face. Damn. And but I get it though, because Spirit is almost like, well, you knew what you was doing. With the Ace of Swords here. Because with the Hangman and the Ace of Swords, you could have freed yourself. But it was like almost like, I don't know, like you thought, like it's almost like you thought you was gonna get away with it. Nah, absolutely not. This shit is not a game. Can I get one for the Hangman and the Ace of Swords? 2 minutes. The Hangman and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, because maybe it was a pattern that they had with the Six of Swords. It was something that they were used to, or this person was just like, We have the Page of Wands coming out. Yeah. Damn. The Five of Cups again. Yeah, it's almost like because this person, like, they didn't want to grow up. They liked this shit. They liked being in this energy of the peacock and, you know, almost feeling like, it's almost like to the point, like, they thought that they were, like, untouchable. But Spirit is clearly showing this person, oh, you can be touched. You can be touched. And now I'm not talking, like, in a physical way. You could walk around acting like you're unfazed or, you know, however the case may be, but Spirit is showing this person, like, yeah, you can be touched. And you will get hit where it hurts. Like, I feel bad for whoever this is. Like, I really do. Like, I can definitely empathize. But it's almost like, ain't nothing I can say or do, you know? Like, give me one more. Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. And that almost makes me feel like, yeah, this person was like they created like their own fantasy land. Because normally the Ten of Cups is like a high vibration, like, vibration card. It's, you know, the ultimate emotional fulfillment. But with this Magician here, and it makes me feel like this was possible for this masculine to have in the right way. But they went about it the wrong way. The Magician. Where are we at? 57. Whoa. We have the Empress, but it fell on the floor. Can I get one for the Magician? Yeah, because it was like they were just they were focused on being, like, wanting to be seen, wanting to stand out, wanting to look like I don't know, a celebrity, a star, whatever the case may be, but and realizing, like, oh man, and this always comes up every so many readings, like, this person is, like, now looking over, like, what they actually did create. Instead of creating this star, they created, you know, confusion. It's almost like, you know how they say the devil is the author of confusion. And it's almost like they can't, like, this is like someone that can't see their way out. Let's go to the guidance and advice. What's the guidance and advice, Spirit? This is sad. What's the guidance and advice? Whoa. Way too many. Can I get less? What's the guidance and advice? Yo, thank you, Spirit. Like, I Spirit comes through. Turtle Spirit, slow and steady wins the race. You better shut up. And then we have at the bottom of the deck the Coyote Spirit, trust and divine detours. Yo. It's making me feel like saying, like, all you had to do is be yourself. Like, all of this for what? I don't get it. Listen. So it says Turtle Spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. The Oracle's message. Turtle Spirit arrives to remind you that when you do what you need to do, putting one foot in front of the other and trusting that you will see your intentions manifest in perfect timing, your prosperity and love will grow exponentially. Now is not the time to rush around trying to force matters. Move slowly, perhaps even so slowly that it almost feels as if you're not moving at all. This may be a time to crawl before walking, taking your time to align to Turtle Spirit's place as you contemplate this road you are on, doing what you need to do in this small moment that will soon pass. Turtle Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best action is to slow right down. So if it feels as if you're not doing enough, know that simply being aware of what is happening right now may be an important step toward determining whether you need to pivot or simply keep putting one foot in front of the other. True love and true success comes with patience, says Turtle Spirit. Focus on the now and the next step will be clear. And then the protection message, and for this deck, the protection message are normally when the card is reversed. But it says, pushing too hard or rushing to leave others in the dust is not the way of Turtle Spirit. Even if it seems at times it is the way of the world. Turtle Spirit wants you to Turtle Spirit wants you to remember that you are a human being, not a human doing. In the protection position, Turtle Spirit is giving you the message that the best thing to do right now is let go of the drive to compete or control and do more. Instead, simply be. As an Old Norse saying goes, we do without doing and everything gets done. Spirit conspires on your behalf, so slow to a crawl or even stop, releasing any fear that life is a race that you must be losing. Trust that peace, prosperity, love, and purpose are all yours right now, or all yours to enjoy right now. Do not do, simply be. Didn't I just say, like, just be yourself? Like, oh my God, thank you, Spirit. Because all of this, like, no, ma'am, no, sir. Like, I don't want no parts of that. Hold on. Can I get one for Turtle Spirit? Turtle Spirit. Yeah. We have the Three of Wands coming out, which is normally a card of expectation. But as you see, like, there's like, the cards are saying, like, just wait. Like, learn patience. Wow. Wow. Your ships are coming when it's time. That's what I'm getting off of that. Three of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles come out. Like, yeah, you gotta give stuff time to grow. Like, this person just, like, I don't know. They just wanted things to come fast. Like, it's almost like an energy of, like, well, clearly this person went nowhere fast. But anyways, y'all, that's what you need to know right now. I thank you all for tuning in with me. I hope it resonated with some of you, and if not, it just wasn't your story, and that's fine. I hope everyone enjoys, you know, the rest of the week, and I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.